Hey, welcome back to the channel. I missed you guys. Hope your 2020 is going well. Doing a daily read for March 9th, which is today, Monday. So, what we have is a message coming in to a woman that's illuminating. And at the bottom of the Lenormand deck, we have the house. So this could be someone that is physically coming to you. The writer is communication. It could be someone coming to you. It could be just a phone call, a message. It could be documents. It could be a text message, email, whatever. But whatever this message is, it sheds light on something. And it sheds light on a home situation. So I'm more inclined to believe that this is a personal situation as opposed to a job situation or something dealing with employment. So the cards that we have the Mountain, Strength. We have Ocean, Ebb and Flow, and we have Tsunami, Wake Up Call. Let's take a look at the rest of the message and see how these apply. I did draw the King of Swords for the tarot, so I used a fairy oracle to give this a little more information. So for the tarot, I asked, what is this message? What is illuminating about this message? What's coming to light? So we have Temperance. We have the King of Swords in reverse. We have the Ten of Cups in reverse. We have the Page of Swords in reverse. And we have the Nine of Pentacles. The bottom of the deck, we have the Emperor in reverse. The King of Swords was clarified by the Singer of Transfiguration in reverse. At the bottom of that deck, we have the Fiery Sword, He of the Fiery Sword. So that's more or less like the Ace of Swords. It's a truth that's coming in. It's someone gathering up the strength, the courage to speak the truth and to step into the light, to ascend, for lack of a better term. It's almost like you're living in the gutter and you're caught in this karmic cycle, and this is what's needed to take you to the next level. And I say that because we have the Emperor in reverse here. So this says to me that the Emperor is not standing in his power. He's not standing in his power because he's possibly in denial about something. That's probably why we have the wake-up call here. We have the Strength card here. You know, something needs to come out. Something needs to change based on just what I see here. So when I clarified the cards, at the bottom of the clarifying deck, we have the Hierophant in reverse. So that's a break with convention. It could be a divorce, severed contract, someone not following something that's traditional. So in regards to this message that sheds light, we have Temperance. Temperance is clarified by the King of Swords. So the King of Swords is someone that's intellectual. He makes decisions based on logic, not on emotion. So somebody is in a need for balance. And And this king is coming in with some sort of truth to balance the scales. He may have gotten his wake-up call and realized that he just can't keep doing what it is that he's doing. And keep in mind, this is just a daily read, so I didn't clarify it to death. So we have the King of Swords in reverse with the Death in reverse. And so basically, the Singer of Transfiguration is something that needs to transform. So something that needs to transcend where they are. And this clarified the King of Swords in reverse. And we got the Death card. So the Death card in reverse is, something that didn't come to an end. Someone that's holding on. They're delaying the inevitable. Right? So this King of Swords in the upright here knows that there's a need for balance. This is a major arcana card. The Death is a major arcana. This ending is coming. It's coming. It can't be stopped. You didn't do what you were supposed to do. The universe is stepping in now. So for this King of Swords here to achieve balance, he has to tell the truth. About why he was being deceitful and not disclosing an ending. Based on this, because there is a woman involved, I'm pretty sure there's someone else, another woman involved as well. I'm starting to feel as if this King of Swords was deceptive to this woman. She was the other woman. He's coming clean about lying about something that did not end. The very next card is the Ten of Cups in reverse. That's disharmony, marital conflict. Now that there's marital conflict in the situation that he's in now, before, when he was deceiving this individual, he was willing to work on it. He was willing to invest. Right? He manifested it and was waiting for it to bear fruit. But these are in reverse. So now that there's marital conflict, he doesn't want to stick around. He's not trying to work it out. And I believe that this is what he's trying to explain to her. Because we have the Page of Swords. Because I was in this situation, this marital situation, and I lied about it ending, I lied about working on it and manifesting a new beginning with my wife. I lied to you, so therefore there was no new beginning between us. Ace of Cups in reverse. So now I'm coming to you with this information because I'm single now. And I walked away. And I'm coming to you because I realize that we're supposed to be together. You are my mate. And that's all well and dandy. But if you look at this King of Swords, he's going through his story, his spiel. He's walking away. And he's walking to the Queen of Swords. But she has her back turned to all of this bullshit. She ain't trying to hear it. She has her sword up. She's cutting out all the bullshit. And I'm more than willing to bet that she realized her worth. She peeped game for what it was. And she walked away. That's why she's facing in that direction. She was like, you know what? Deuces. Chucking them up. I'm out. And so now here he comes wanting to share his truth. But this is the kicker right here. This is the kicker. This is the gist of it right here. I was in a situation, right? I was in a situation that I was invested in, that I manifested. So now everything's turned to shit, right? Everything's turned to shit now. So now I want to acknowledge the fact that I was being deceitful and hiding shit. That's why what we had didn't get off the ground. I couldn't offer you a cup because I was invested elsewhere. So now I want to come at you like, hey, I'm single. Want to hook up? She's facing in the other direction. So someone definitely got their wake-up call. He probably needed strength, grabbed his nuts and decided that he was going to take a chance and come at the Queen of Swords. And I think the ebb and flow is, with the ocean, he's got to be fluid. And this could apply to both in how they receive the information, how the information is disseminated, how it's received. And there's a delicate balance with the temperance. And I'm pretty sure that's what he's hoping for. He's hoping she's not going to take that sword and chop his nuts off. But hey, such is life. So the other cards that were drawn were, what do we have? Pride. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. Well, this is applicable because now he's got to tuck his tail between his legs and come back and admit that he basically had her involved in a shit show. It was ego. That's what that was. It's ego. So if someone is learning a very, very valuable lesson, that's if they're not a total narcissist. Doubt. I release the need to know all the answers. He's probably doubting that she'll even speak to him or even be civil enough to listen to what he has to say. But he's coming forward because we got that ace. We got that ace of truth, that he of the fiery sword. And then we have surrender. I can release my need to control. Oh my goodness. Surrender. Ego. Ego. And we have a divine pair here. We have a pair. So, it remains to be seen how this is going to play out. Oh, and we pulled Love oracle cards. What do we have? What is that? Separation, sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of the future. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Doubt. Somebody's doubting that they can pull this off. More than likely, because I'm looking at the mountains in this card, there's distance between the two of you, physical, geographical distance, and you may not have spoken to this person, in a while. Then we have mirror, mirroring each other, self-image, relationships reflect our wounds, introspection. Could be a soulmate, a twin flame, a divine counterpart, because we do have the King and the Queen of Swords in the upright. They are both upright. But this Emperor is not in his power. And just when I noticed that, I was holding a card that said ascending, transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, new phase, preparing for union. So, like I said, we got a divine couple on the board. Well, hope you enjoyed the message. Be back tomorrow with another one. If you liked it, click the like button. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hope to see you again. Any personal information, I'll put it in the description box below. And catch you on the flip side. Namaste.